Hello everybody, welcome back to your creative time. Today I'm here with a highly requested video on my channel. Many of you commented requesting to make a video on how to make Abhaya and Varada Hasthams for Lakshmi Alankaram. Thank you all so much for taking your time and commenting. By the way, if you are new here, please consider subscribing. We want you to come back and watch every single video that we make. With that being said, let's get right into the video. To start with, I cut out a velvet fabric that measures 5 by 8 centimeters approximately. And trace out palm on one side like this. While tracing, make sure to draw neat curves for each finger. Pin up all sides of the fabric to let it stay in place while sewing. I started sewing from thumb area. You just got to know how to make a simple line stitch to make these. It is super simple and easy to make it. If you wanna use your sewing machine, you could happily go for it. Here you can see a closer look where I am doing a line stitch. Try to sew those sharp edges and curves neatly so that you can get the perfect shape. Here you can see I'm just sewing the outline but not going in detail. We'll let you know the reason in a while. Be extra cautious at the corners while turning the needle. Here you can see I have maintained a little gap between these two fingertips. This gives us some room while cutting. Make sure there's enough room for the scissors to slide on. This is how the finished outline looks like. Now start cutting through the outline with the help of a scissors. Do not forget to get to those corners to differentiate the fingers. Once I am done with cutting the outline, I pull the right side of the fabric out. I use a pen to get those tiny little fingertips out. Once everything is pulled out, I start stuffing it. I use the same pen to push the stuffing to all the corners. If we'd have sewn the fingers all the way down, we might not have got enough room to stuff those tiny little corners. This is the reason why we did only the outline first. I stuffed the palm area only after filling all the fingertips. I put it on my hand to get an idea to make those lines. Then I start sewing the lines with the same color thread so that it won't show up. Now you can see how the forefinger is slowly taking its shape. Whenever I am done with each vertical line, I immediately make horizontal lines for that finger. Same way I work with rest of the fingers. You can see how I am referring to my hand to ensure that I am getting the right length in order to achieve that right realistic shape. When I am happy with the shape, I take it backside and make a tight knot. To make forearm, I took the same fabric measuring 3 by 8 centimeters and then traced it out approximately and started sewing. This is how it looks after cutting through the outline and pulling out the right side. Now we got two parts ready for the arm. I sew them together like this. While attaching them together, I make sure to get those outlines to match. Then I took two pieces of easily bendable wire and covered the tips with some tape. The smaller one should go along the thumb and the lengthier one must be long enough to pass through the entire arm. These help to achieve those Hastha Mudras according to the required Alankaram. You could also achieve the bends at the joints. How cool is the idea? Click on that like button if you liked it. I make sure to push it all the way inside so that it stays in place and don't move. Once I'm happy with the wire positions, I start stuffing the forearm. Same way I made upper arm too and then attach everything together. Here you can see I sew only two sides and then pull the right side out. Now I attach everything together and stuff it. The main thing to remember at this point is to maintain all those outlines in one single line while attaching them together. Now it's time to give that divine touch. First I took a circular bit from the same fabric and sewed it on the palm. I did this to just protect the hands if something gets messed up. You can totally skip this step. I kept on adding stones and kundans until I was happy with the look. I used this 3D glitter outliner for the finger lines. I repeat the same procedure to make Abhaya Hastham too, and that's it. Here is the final look. I'm really happy with the way how they turned out. Click on that like button if you want to watch more Alankaram ideas on this channel. Here you can see how I used the thread to get that support from Padanam and hide it under the bangles. You could also pin it up to the sari if you are not using Vadanam. Please support us by clicking on that like button and share it with your friends and family. That gives us lots and lots of strength to make more such videos. Also, please subscribe to this channel. Last but not the least, thank you all so much for watching. Namaste.